All right, so here it is, the test of our first live here. If you guys hear an echo, and actually, I don't know if this is being recorded on YouTube, so we'll find out in a little while whether or not that's the case. If there's an echo, it's because I'm actually testing audio on my other laptop while I'm playing the game. But I'm probably going to mute that right now because it sounds like audio is being recorded. There's not anybody on here. Let me just reach out to Discord, let everyone know that I am live. So, if this is going to be recorded and will be available to anybody who watches after the actual live broadcast, the whole purpose of this live stream is just to test whether or not this would be a viable option for the channel to use for gameplay. Right now, as you can see on the screen, I'm doing Field of Glory 2, video game, obviously. But what I really want to do is live stream James and I playing Bolt Action or Black Powder or something like that, and see if that's something that would be fun for everybody. Obviously, if this is being recorded on YouTube for later viewing, it really, excuse me, it really gives us the option to play the game without having to set up for a battle report. Because obviously we can edit this later if we need to, I think. And again, this is new to wargaming and historical, so obviously we're gonna have some growing pains, and we're gonna be learning how to do this. So in any case, that's the whole impetus behind this. Is just a test. I'll probably, since somebody's joined other than my other account here, I'll probably just run this for about 15 minutes and then end the broadcast and then review it. And I think maybe in 2 weeks we will do another stream, but this time it'll be a live game. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, in any case, I'm going to start playing and just testing the capability. Kind of looks like there's a little bit of lag, but I am sitting in the living room. I am using Wi-Fi. We do have fiber here, so our Wi-Fi does have a bit more bandwidth than if I were to film this at my desktop. So in any case, I'm going to start the game here. So I'm really hoping that this becomes an avenue for the channel in order to play battle reports, because obviously battle reports take quite a bit of time to film and edit. Even more so since I've been doing these solo, now that James is busier with life. But if I can do it live without having to, pause the camera, maneuver, all that fun stuff, and you guys can watch it the way a game is meant to be played, then it might be more enjoyable. Obviously, if we do get the opportunity to live stream these games, and then later on just download it and edit it, it'll be another option if you guys don't want to sit through 2 hours worth of game. The channel is actually moving in a direction where I'm going to try to film with James or without James battle reports that are less than an hour long, edited. So between 30 minutes to 60 minutes would probably be how we're going to go. And the only reason why I want to do that is I do want to make these battle reports engaging for the audience. And I know that sometimes we don't have 2 or 3 hours to watch a stream or a video. And I find sweet spot between 30 minutes to 45 minutes, in fact, to retain people watching towards the end. So we're gonna have a format called 30-minute battle report. That's going to be heavily edited battle reports, and we'll try that out, and I'll poll you guys, for those of you who are in Discord, on whether or not this is a format that you would enjoy, or if you would rather see a more full-length battle report. So obviously this is geared towards battle reports, and so those are the longest videos on the channel, and I do want to make it so that it is entertaining but not like taking a huge chunk of time from your day. So, and for all you guys who have joined Discord, who have subscribed to the channel, I am very appreciative of you doing that, because started this off as a hobby. It's still a hobby. It's not like something that's going to be a full-time thing for me, but just to be able to meet you guys and share historical wargaming and other wargaming in general has been a lot of fun the last couple of years. So, and we are moving towards the second year of this particular channel in October. So, all right, I'm gonna do an opening move here. I am playing the Romans, as you can see. My enemy are the Parthians, so historically accurate. As you can see, the Parthians have a larger army than I do. Romans are quite expensive. I do have a heavy artillery or ballista, a war elephant, and some armored cavalry. It looks like the Parthians have a little bit of cavalry here. One of them, cataphract actually. So yeah, cavalry, but heavily armored, and then light horse archers. Now I don't. Oh yeah, they also have some more cavalry back here, but most of them are troops. Actually, I take that back. These are all light horse archers. Excuse me, for the most part, because Parthians, that's what they were known for. So, all right, I'm going to do my opening moves. I'm going to move up my ranged units here. Can't really reach them just yet. So we'll move up the legionnaires as well as the ballista. This is rough ground, so they can't move any further. I'll get that elephant up there. The elephant really is a devastating unit for the Roman side in this game. I'll zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. It's kind of neat. And whoops, let me see if I can move these cavalry over here. So this is actually a very fun game. There's a medieval version of this game that's pretty awesome. They just added 100 Years War to that game, which is great. I like playing Ancients, but I do enjoy playing Field of Glory 2 Medieval. So yeah, all right. That's pretty much all I can do. I don't think my ballistae, nope, can't reach anything just yet. So we're going to end the turn. Now what I've noticed is that sometimes the enemy AI holds back the first couple turns, forcing me to move forward, but we'll see what happens. While the enemy is moving here, I did end up going to a game castle that I've never gone to. Now, for those of you not familiar, Game Castle is a franchise series of gaming stores here in California. I think there are a few actually outside of California because it is franchise and they're spreading out. But the majority of them are here in California, mostly Northern California. So I went to the store in San Jose. I usually go to Santa Clara. And a few of you who actually are on Discord or follow me for a while know that I go to Game Castle a lot for their kind of like their discount area. Now, Game Castle doesn't have a lot of historical stuff. Actually, I'm going to walk that back. They're starting to have more historical stuff. They actually have restocked a lot of Flames of War and Team Yankee, so that's actually kind of cool. Honestly, wish they had more Warlord stuff, but anything that they can do to get more historical wargaming into their store is good. But I always go to their discount aisle because historical gaming is not as popular as like Warhammer or anything like that. Hey, Todd, thanks for joining. Glad it sounds good. I'm just talking to myself mainly. But in any case, before my thought got derailed, I did end up going to the discount aisle at Game Castle and was able to get Conflict 47, the core rulebook, for $8. So that's always a good value. I do get a lot of good value from them because, as I said, the audience for Game Castle not really heavily into historical wargaming. So, all right, so I am on my second turn here. I'm going to see if I can engage the Parthians. I doubt it. Yeah, they're too far. So we'll move on to the next unit here. And we will keep going forward. I'll move my cavalry this way. We'll see if my ballistae, yep, they can actually hit. We'll shoot at those guys. I still haven't figured out a way to have sound playing on my other computer here without it echoing all over the place. So, all right, we'll move some legionnaires up. That's as far as they can go. The elephant will move up. All right, so we'll go back to the Parthians. Yeah, Black Sea's is Napoleonic, or I guess Asia Sail, historical, or as close to it as it can be. Uh, I really wish I could get into Black Seas. It's just the rigging is a pain. I'm not very good with that kind of stuff. So yeah, but the models look great, and now that they got new stuff coming out, it's kind of exciting. If I were into the game, and I honestly wish I had the same problem that you had, Todd. That bolt action was actually more of a presence here, but it really defaults down to board gaming and all the Games Workshop stuff. I'm actually surprised that Game Castle in Santa Clara restocked Flames of War and Team Yankee, because several years ago they had a big Flames of War community, but that kind of died out once fourth edition started, I guess, and hardly any of that community came back. In fact, they moved to like further north in California, and there's a large community there. But I'm surprised that they restocked so much Flames of War. They actually have most of a shelf, which is a lot of real estate in that store, for Flames of War and Team Yankee. So that's kind of neat. All right, looks like it's my turn again. We're gonna flank these guys here with the elephant. That was a good hit, and they're disrupted. And we'll engage with the cavalry. They're evading because they're light cavalry. I'm just going to go through these guys real quick. That was a big hit. We'll turn and shoot. So I think Field of Glory 2 and Field of Glory 2 Medieval are actually based on the Field of Glory tabletop game. So that's kind of neat. The rules are a little dense, so it's kind of hard to learn it. You know, that's why I'm Hail Caesar and Black Powder, all the Warlord stuff, because it's easier to play, or easier to get into it. Oh, I can engage these guys. So Todd, I really appreciate you joining the stream here. I'm probably going to end it in a little bit because really it was just a test. So I'm glad that you've confirmed that you can hear and that the video looks good. I don't know if you dropped in when I was talking to myself, but I'm probably going to start streaming battle reports for Bolt Action and Black Powder. And this is kind of just a test case for this, a test bed. So I think I'm going to play one more turn, and then we're going to end the stream. Going back to Conflict 47, because it's based on bolt action rules, I think we're going to go into that game as well. We just have to buy some Conflict 47 miniatures, because you can still use the bolt action stuff, but really you want to get the World War Weird stuff as well. Yeah, it looks like I lost internet for a little bit, but yeah, I heard Field of Glory is definitely a dense game. I got a couple of the digital copies of the books, and the rules are a lot more difficult to take in. I'll have to spend more time with it, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get into it. That's why I like if the digital the games are anything like the actual board games, then that's actually a great way to play it. Although you can't really parse the rules from the video game. Hey there, thanks for joining. Probably gonna be dropping off in a little bit, but since you've joined, maybe I'll stay on a little bit longer. Thanks for joining. Um, yeah, so I think for James and I, for Napoleonics and for Ancients, we're just gonna stick to Black Powder and Hail Caesar because the rules are very similar. I mean, they were written by the same folks, so that'll be a great way to get into those kinds of games. Is it my turn? I think it's my turn now. We'll get the elephant to attack the cavalry here. Yeah, not much of a hit. I'll have my cavalry chase down these guys. We'll have artillery attack. See if I can get the legionnaires to start engaging. Yeah, it was probably a bad idea to move these archers up and slingers. I think my slingers can actually... No, probably not. I'm going to move legionnaire up here. And they're evading. So what are you guys all working on? I got a lot of stuff project-wise. I'm actually going to be doing some 28 millimeter ACW. I got the Perry Battle in a Box that everyone has seen online. Thanks, I appreciate that. I really do. I'm glad that you joined. Yep, take care. Thank you. All right, so I think this has been pretty good for the two of you that have joined, as well as my other account. This is a good test. Other than me losing Wi-Fi for a few seconds, it seems to have gone well. Hey, Zero, thanks for joining. Hopefully everything sounds good and looks good on your end here. I was about to jump off, but since you joined, I appreciate that. Hey, no worries. No worries. I'm just, like I said, this was just a test. We're just, I was just chit-chatting with Todd from Wardrobe, and obviously Chimera Wargaming jumped on here, which is great. So, oh, is that right? Now I'll have to figure that out then. Hey, thanks, Zero. Appreciate that. It's always tough because I don't know what I look and sound like in terms of the quality. So, but yeah, like I said, the main reason why I'm testing this is because we're probably going to stream battle reports in a couple weeks, James and I, or myself, if I have to, and makes it a lot easier to do battle reports. So we'll see how that goes. But it looks like it's been pretty successful so far. I've got the computer running Field of Glory 2. And then I got 2 cameras joined, or two people joined, which is basically just my computers here. Yeah, we certainly can. I'm trying to get back into 40K. I got that Eldritch Omens, Chaos, and Eldari 2-player starter. And then James got the Gene Stealer Cult and Custodes one. So we're going to try to get some stuff painted up and probably do some streaming on the other channel for Warhammer. Maybe even Infinity and Battletech. Yeah, we could do that. Just let's coordinate. I can only film every other weekend because I got my kids next weekend. So, yep. You doing good? That's good news about your health. I'm glad that worked out. Let's see if I can do something here. That's great. Hey, when are you going to do that World of Tanks battle report? I actually have to dig out my 2-player starter. It's under the bed somewhere. So another thing that I'm planning for the other channel is more BattleTech stuff. Yeah, so you are planning on painting them because I guess, are they pre-primed then? Because they feel matte, like the tanks themselves feel more matte, and it feels like the paint will adhere to the models. And I wonder if, like the previous version of the game Tanks, if some of that stuff is compatible. But I get it might not be, right, because the cards are different for those. It doesn't look like I can attack those. I like attacking with the war elephant. All right, thanks, Todd. I appreciate you coming in and chit-chatting me. It's pretty awesome. I got to drop by your channel soon. Is that right, Zero? That those are pre-painted, pre-primed, I guess. If that's the case, then it must be nice just to be able to apply paint on those without having to prime. So I'm assuming that the cards, if they had cards in Tanks, are not applicable to World of Tanks, right? Because even though it's kind of like the spiritual successor of that game, it's a totally different system. I'll bring these Legionnaires up. Let's see. Let me zoom in here. Looks a little too far. So I think these horse archers right here are actually going to flee once my Legionnaires get into. Yep. So, what do you have planned on your channel? Got a lot of stuff here. Gonna do some 28 millimeter ACW and just work on some Napoleonic black powder. Try to film some more bolt action, since that seems to be what drives traffic to my channel. Looks like that's it for this turn. Oh, I'm actually winning. Oh, yeah, but my slinger's routed. Wow, so we've been streaming for almost 30 minutes. I think that's a pretty successful test. So at the 30 mark, I'm going to cut out. Wait, which video? Oh, the Warhammer, the 40K Knights. Are those the Chaos ones, or you got the Chaos Knight kit, right? I'm not up to snuff on all my 40K. I kind of stopped playing after 8th edition, but again, we're going to try to get back into it. I think I'm going to do one more turn, and then I'm going to call it for the stream. So for those of you who hopped in, I'm very happy that you did. It was a good test. Wait, so did they come out with a new Imperial Knight Codex and the Chaos Knight Codex as well? Is that a thing now? Nice. I did see that Chaos Knight kit that you got. That's I think that's a pretty good value, actually, considering what you get in it. I keep waffling on those combat patrols. I really wish I could afford to get a couple of new armies, but I'm actually gonna go back and retool my Eldari, as well as my Dark Angels, because I actually just got a Primaris Chaplain on bike, and then I bought the Raven Wing upgrade sprues, so I can actually get like the bikes and stuff, the new Primaris bikes. I hate fighting these Parthians because their horse archers just want to run away. They don't want to engage, but I guess that makes sense. Yeah, James used to play Salamanders and Imperial Guard, but he really wanted to play Custodes this time because he hates painting, and I guess fewer models that he has to paint, the better for him. Yeah, I think that's it for this turn. All right, I think that's it for today. I'm going to call it. Zero, thanks for joining. Todd from Wardrobe, thanks for joining. Chimera Wargaming, thanks for joining. I really appreciate you guys testing this with me. I'm glad the quality looks good. So hopefully that means that when I start streaming live games, that it'll look just as well. So, all right, guys, thanks. I'm going to hop off here. Hope you have a great weekend and stay tuned for more stuff coming from the channel. Take care.